limping down the way. And who that fella was who came by yesterday. I quickly turn my face before I start to blush, 'cause frankly there is nothing I can say. I've always had a thing for pushing the extremes, and I just got a thing you won't find in the magazines. This molded silicone has got me begging, please give me more of what I really need, 'cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need horse cock, of course cock. Grab the lube and slam the day away. My shaft is quivering and my balls are turning blue as I think of drinking in a foot or even two of my favorite stallion that I keep in my top drawer. Slip it in and I'll be dripping goo as I take more cock. Horse cock, shut the door and turn the lock. Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me saying nay, 'cause there is no cock like horse cock. Rub my dick inside a sock. Don't stop now, horse cock. Stretch out my insides and make me bray. My lovely horse cock, horse cock.
Welcome back to another stream, another live stream by yours truly, Nintendo Prime, Nathaniel Janc from Nintendo Prime. How you guys doing? Hopefully everything's working. YouTube is spitting out some buffering errors, so I'm not sure what's going on. My internet connection seems fine. It looks like it's all working on my end. So hopefully everything's going well. Segwin the Pikachu fan, welcome to the stream. Sweet Life of Dio Brando, Owen Brewster is here. Jared Rooks, Ultimate Keymaster, Doc Forever, Sab Vasquez. I don't know if I pronounced that right. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. This is what I am calling my second birthday stream. Yesterday was the first. Today's the second. Maybe we'll call this the week of birthday madness. We'll see. I don't plan to stream every single day. It would be crazy if I did. I did have a standalone video I was going to do about the July direct rumor. I decided I'm just going to talk about it here in this stream and leave it at that. I am fully recovered from last night and ready to go for round 2 tonight. For those who don't know how it works, especially on birthday streams especially, but any stream at this point that has the NP live at the end is a stream that is for adults only, or people that at least consider themselves mature enough to be considered an adult. That's why we kick it off with the Horsecock song and by Pepper Coyote, and we also drink. Now remember, drink responsibly, all that jazz. Any $1 and up. In fact, let me put this in the text on here, so I don't have to keep explaining it, because I feel like there's a lot of times that I keep explaining how the donations work. Now remember, any donation or super chat, you can do a song request. That's not that's not something that's ever really up for debate. But I need to update this text here to explain how this works. No, I don't want to add a filter to the text. I want to update the text. Come on, give me the properties on this bad boy. There we go. Let me update this text. Oh, will it let me update the text? That's the question. It will. All right. So let me go. All right. I'm just updating the text here. Let's see here. Eh. All right. Let's see if this. All right. Transition there. All right. So, here's how the birthday stream madness goes. Every $1 plus super chat, I will do a shot of this skunked Coors Light. Every $5 plus super chat will be a shot of UV Apple. Every $15 plus will be a shot of Crown Royale Apple. And $25 plus will be Jack Daniels. I really don't like whiskey, but it is what it is. None of this tastes good to me. But that's me, and everything's a song request. I really hope that things are working because it keeps showing an error on my side. We have a lot more people in the chat now, so let me say hi to everyone. Hopefully things are working. Is it buffering on your guys' end at all? It keeps going in and out between excellent and buffering on my side. Like, hopefully it's working. I don't know what the heck is going on with YouTube right now. So hopefully it's working. All right. I think I'm back. I think everything's working now. I'm going to... one thing that's probably not helping is that I have the stream open in another window. Let me close that and just keep it open on the back end of the studio. Looks like everything is working. All right. First up, Edward Norton, $2, kicking us off tonight. Here's your shot, man. Well, that skunk beer is not good. All right. So now that it says excellent connection, everything's working. Hopefully we don't have any more issues. Let me get to the chat and see what you guys are talking about quick. Yo, what's up, Nate? How you been? Sorry I missed your birthday stream. Well, this is a second birthday stream. So, hey, look, you're at this birthday stream. So there you go. My dog got super sick a couple days ago, and I've been taking care of him. That's cool. Good luck taking care of your dog. Before I refresh, everything was fine. That's great. It's good on my end right now, too. So, Breath of the Wild 2 is not launching this holiday. No way. Hey, feel free to think what you want. It's okay. Yo, Nate, Nintendo dropped some Switch Online games trailer for SNES and NES. And you're not going to believe which game it is. What, Donkey Kong Country? Or something like that? I have no idea. Let me go look at the video. If they just dropped the trailer, then it should be on Nintendo's official channel. So let me go to the Nintendo's channel here. July games update. Let's see if it'll... Donkey Kong Country is the one, apparently, that everyone's freaking out about. Let me see here. Yep, so we got Donkey Kong Country. I'm just kind of skipping through it to see what other games are here. Championship Wrestling. And then The Immortal. So yeah, Donkey Kong Country is what everyone's freaking out about. That's cool. I'm cool with Donkey Kong Country. So that's cool. So those are the three games that I guess they're adding to the Nintendo Switch Online service. That's great. Let me see here. What's up, Nate? Part 1 of your birthday stream was lots of fun. Chug, chug, chug. That's right, Wonka Steel, and we're back again tonight. So, all right, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct stuff, huh? You guys want to see the rumor? Let's get into the rumor itself. I'm gonna show you guys here. Let me hold on. That text box is pretty big. We're gonna shrink this text box. Whoa! Now it's huge. Let me grab this end here and go like that. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right. So it says July Nintendo Direct hints at the Smash Ultimate DLC part is literally them just speculating. So that's not part of the rumor. When you scroll down here, this guy named Kelios. Okay, he's apparently from France. And as it says here, Kelios FR has had a history of correct leaks in regards to Animal Crossing and Nintendo Direct leaks, including the exact date of the Nintendo Direct Mini that we had earlier this year. I have gone back and confirmed this Kalios person has actually been correct on basically their last 15 things they have said was going to happen from Nintendo before it happened. And now they're saying you forgot a Direct in July. You could argue maybe he's saying it in jest, but that's kind of where this is coming from. There's been other rumors out there as well about things that Nintendo is working on, or like they got 2 more games to announce that are coming next year, all this stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of where the rumors are all coming from right now about a July Direct. Hence why I didn't know if a standalone video on just that would matter. Not that I couldn't babble on for 15, 20 minutes about my desires for a Nintendo Direct. But that is the entire rumor. I think it's cool. I think it's a neat thing. I'm not really here to chit chat too much about it. This is my my second birthday stream. If you guys made it to the first one, great. You're making it to my second one, awesome. I did turn 34 this week, technically on Sunday. So, yeah. Is there any incoming games y'all are hyped for? I have no idea. I'm gonna edit the title of this. I don't think we really need Q&A in the title. In fact, I'm gonna edit this stream in general. Let's just call this B-Day Stream 2 or Birthday Stream 2. And I'm even changing the thumbnail back to the birthday thumbnail that I made yesterday. That was really bad. Because I honestly, guys, I don't want to talk much about the Nintendo Direct rumor because there isn't really a lot to say. It either happens in July or it doesn't. So we're just going to chit-chat away. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up tossing up some Link's Awakening, even though I don't really have it set up right now. Because I know I didn't play as much of it yesterday as I planned to. But yeah, the tweet is so innocuous. He could just be even joking. So I don't know. It is what it is. A Direct may drop on the 20th. Cool. Hey, Nate, I haven't seen you in a while. COVID made this year a mess. Yeah, John, dude. The COVID's messed up everyone's life. Everyone's life is messed up. I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people's lives are messed up. I honestly, far too many games to play right now to be hyped about anything upcoming. That's cool, Ultimate Game Master. Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4 are like some of the most hyped games ever for me. That's great. I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 might be my most hyped game of all time. So, yeah. How you guys doing? Hey, Nate, I'm going to be seeing the girl tomorrow afternoon that I talked to you about yesterday night with a few friends. I can't wait. Good luck, Mackenzie Peters. I hope it works out for you. I always hope that it works out for people that are, seeking what they want out of life. Because that's exactly what I'm doing with my girl, is seeking what I want out of life. It's been a really interesting day because her dad had a really long man-to-man conversation with me about picking up the mantle of being the man of the family. Really interesting conversation, obviously, because he feels like that he doesn't have a lot of years left, I guess. It was a really weird conversation. Like, I never thought in my entire adult life that I would have a conversation like that with a family member. And I'm not even married to Julia. Yeah, that was kind of intense. That was like a huge part of my day. It was this really long conversation with him. And him and I have never really talked that much. So it was interesting. But hey, I, of course, said I'm ready to take up the mantle and be the man of the family when the time comes, which hopefully is still many years away. Let's see here. Mario RPGs are just done for. Frame rate was bad in that game, especially the swamp area. I'm surprised Ninty launched the game that way. Link's Awakening, that is still a pretty fun game. I don't know. I was having fun with it, but I'm not that far into it right now. I'm like literally at the beginning. I just got like the witch to make the dust so I can put the guy to sleep. And I think maybe I put him to sleep. I don't remember. Wherever I left off in the game. Man, my contact is getting kind of blurry. I don't think I took them out last night, so they're a little they get a little blurry if I don't take them out every night. Let's see here. What do you guys want to talk about? For reals. What do you guys want to talk about? This is my 34th birthday. 2 days later. How you guys doing? I get like these emails. I don't know if you guys can see the screen. There's the Nintendo email about Donkey Kong and everything, but like Kingdom Rush. I always get these emails from these indie developers that are always trying to get me to advertise their game. I'll drink to that, Mackenzie Peters, says Demon Rage. Yes. Let's all drink to that. I can't throw money at the screen today, though. You know how you guys like me tossing money at the screen yesterday? I can't do that today because my wallet is not on me, but there is something on me. What is in my pocket? What the heck? How many pockets are in my pocket? Like 3? Oh, these are the health insurance cards for my daughter. I'm gonna take her she had a doctor appointment today. All right. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. The potential holiday lineup. I see Bayonetta 3 being released as well. Bayonetta 3 is an interesting one because we haven't really seen anything at all since the game was announced. And when it wasn't really announced, like it was basically a Metroid Prime 4 logo situation, except they had a little animation with Bayonetta herself. So like it's kind of weird. But yeah, Bayonetta 3, who knows how far along that game is. We keep hearing from Platinum Games, development's going fine. So I don't know. Cheers, Demon Rage. Thank you so much for the $5. Oh my gosh. Oh, for those who don't know, the orange dress, red dress, whatever color this dress shows up to you guys as, is still here. Yes, it's really revealing. Yes, it's like a gypsy dress. The deal is, yesterday during the birthday stream, we tried to get to $200 to have this dress go on. We're not going to make it as crazy tonight because, honestly, I think this dress is ripped from last time I wore it. And I'm curious what I look like in this dress with my new sexier body. So, if you guys want to see this dress go on, it's just going to be either a $150 donation or super chat, or if we get to $100 USD cumulative, we're at $6.90. So just $100 tonight. We're not going to go anything crazier than that. I will put on the dress. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to dance in it though, because that was a promise from yesterday that I don't think I'm going to feel. I think I'll just put on the dress, do a little spin, and then I don't know. Do I sit down in the dress the rest of the stream? Worry about it if we get there. Just to throw that out there as like an embarrassing thing that I can show Yulia later. She's actually upstairs sleeping right now, believe it or not. So she was very tired today. So and she starts her new job tomorrow. So she's trying to get some good rest in. So good. That's actually, I'm glad she's resting. Does anybody still buy amiibos? I don't. I'll probably, if they release more Zelda amiibos, I'll probably end up buying them. But you think we get N64 games added to Switch Online this September? I would like to think so, but I don't know. Nintendo has such a high value on their games. I don't know if they're ever going to go beyond SNES. I think it's more likely they add Game Boy games before they do that. The Artisan says, I'm surprised how well Ring Fit Adventure has sold. The thing is like, in comparison to like Wii Fit, it's garbage. But in comparison to pretty much every other fitness game on the market, Ring Fit Adventure is doing great. And I haven't played it yet, but from some people I've talked to that actually have it, it's a really good workout, and people are actually burning a lot of calories and losing weight on it. So I actually really want to get Ring Fit Adventure for myself and throw it into a daily workout routine for me. Because right now, my daily workout routine is pretty simple. I go on a walk. I do about 3-4 miles. And then I do either 1,000 crunches or 100 sit-ups, and then I do usually 50 to 100 push-ups. And that's really it right now. I'm not doing anything crazy, anything with weights. I'm not, I want to get up to doing planks eventually to work on my abs more, but I'm trying to lose a little more of the fat in the front here before I start worrying about the abs. But yeah, I really would like to get Ring Fit Adventure in there as like an extra 30-minute workout that I do every day. I can even get my kids involved with it. They can pretend they're playing. But yeah, It's something that I personally would like to do. I just can't find it anywhere. So, and it's expensive, and I don't necessarily have the spare cash at the moment to necessarily buy an expensive thing like that because of the accessory. But I still want to give it a try. And throw it in my workout routine. What's good, Brian C? Welcome, man. I just sent you $5 on Venmo. Let me know if you got it. Oh, yes. If anybody ever does a Venmo, because I have my Venmo thing down in the description, let me know. Usually I get a notification on my phone, but I think notifications for Venmo are turned off right now on my phone because my kids were doing VR stuff and I turned off stuff. Yeah, so Sab Vasquez, show you guys. Sab, that's not focusing. Well, anyways, I got it. $5 from Sab Vasquez. So that would actually put, I got to remember that actually puts the total at $11.90, and that is a UV Apple shot. Thank you so much, Sab Vasquez, for the Venmo. What's cool about Venmo, obviously, is I get the money right away. What sucks is there's no notification that goes on screen for it. And it doesn't add to the total on the back end here, but that's okay. There's also, like, I don't lose 30% of it, so that's cool too. But cheers, man. Thank you so much. You're the first person to do a Venmo donation in quite a while, so thank you. Cheers. For those wondering, I did not have a hangover today. Yeah, I'm surprised too, to be completely honest. Eggplant Mario Wasn't that what we just played yesterday? I swear we just played this song yesterday. Maybe it was a different Mario Galaxy song. Let me adjust my volume here. No, I swear it was this exact same song. No, not the remix. No, where is it? Eggplant? No, not 10 hours of it. There we go. Eggplant, here's the official soundtrack. Here we go. I don't want 10 hours of it. All right. Got that up. Mitchell Clabber says, "You're awesome, Nate. Thanks." And dude, Mitchell, I know you sent me like for those who know, Mitchell Claiborne is he planned at one point to like write an autobiography about me. I don't know why. It's kind of his thing, I guess. And he sent me all these questions. I haven't really gotten around to answering any of them, to be completely honest. My life has been nuts. Even though my life is still nuts. Let's just be honest. I might be back to being me. Super fly, blonde hair kicking, dancing fool, ready to get my party on. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm fully comfortable with the autobiography thing at this time, just because my life is so crazy. It probably would make a good book one day. And I've thought about writing a book about my life one day, but we'll see. We'll see. That'll be something later. Did you end up dancing in the orange dress last night, says Brian C. Nope. But tonight the goal is just to get to $100 to put the dress on. I don't plan to dance on it. I got the dress right here. I will obviously get dressed in it off camera. But yeah, I will. I'm not planning to dance in it unless things get nuts tonight. You know, $100 to put it on, and do a spin for you guys. Dancing in it is I don't know if that's even on the table tonight. We'll see how crazy the night goes. I might end up doing it just by accident. All right. Oh, we played Gusty Garden. That's what it was yesterday. Thank you. John says, I don't know why Nintendo isn't doing a direct by now. I get COVID and all, but sitting out all these months with almost no competition is a pretty stupid move. And yet they're dominating the sales chart and laughing their way to the bank. So it sounds stupid, but they're winning. They can literally drop information whenever they feel like. I think they're trying to let Xbox and PlayStation blow their loads. And then they'll sweep in and be like, hey, look, don't forget about us. Like the best-selling console in the world right now. Yeah, here's what we got coming. And then people will be like, oh, yeah, I don't need to get next gen right now because of Breath of the Wild 2, because of Metroid Prime 4, because of No More Heroes 3, because Shin Megami Tensei 5 is finally ready to come out or something. Octopath Traveler 2, maybe it'll be a timed exclusive on Switch or something like that. So, yeah. I'm not super excited for all these so-called 3D Mario remasters. I'd rather have Mario Odyssey 2 more than anything. I think a lot of people would like a Mario Odyssey 2. I think it makes sense to have one, and they didn't release any official DLC for Mario Odyssey, paid DLC or anything, so it feels like there's going to be an Odyssey 2. I think that's more of a 2021 game. presuming there's no delays due to the pandemic. But yeah. Makes sense, though. A lot of people, Switch owners, never played 3D World or Sunshine. Well, yeah. I mean, porting over and doing some of that stuff makes sense. It's not announced yet, though. Remember, the whole rumor about all of these remastered Mario games haven't been announced. Just Paper Mario has been. So people look at the Paper Mario and think, oh, the rumor must be true. But is it? And Gusty Gardens was playing there. Sorry about that. I should have stopped it. If you're not interested in the book, that's all right. Maybe in the future. Mitchell, it's not that I'm not interested. It's that for it to be a true autobiography, I have to get really personal. And I'm about to, I'm going back to college in the fall here. I'm going to be graduating. There's already too much of my personal life out there in the world. It's one of those things that like I'd be more comfortable with it later in my life, if that makes sense. Because there's still a lot to go, and I'm hoping the storybook ending is I'm married, I live happily ever after, my children grow up to be fine people, and I end up achieving all of my goals in life and become the man that even Yulia's father thinks I can be or thinks I am. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on that I would rather wait to find out the conclusion of my life, and that might be a better time for that. I know there's a lot about my story about how I became this YouTuber I am today, but yeah, even that story's not done yet, so we'll see what happens. If the PS4 launches the digital edition at $400, they will still be taking a hit on hardware, just $100 more than Switch, and look at the tech/power difference. Nintendo would likely drop Switch to $250 if that's the case with dock vanilla model. I do think they're going to do a price drop this holiday anyways. This is around the time in the life cycle that Nintendo traditionally does a $50 price drop. So I do think a $50 price drop is coming this holiday to the base edition. I don't know if they're going to drop the price of Lite. They might hold it at $200 for one more holiday. We'll see. Well, maybe they drop to $150, but the OG, the regular Switch is the best-selling Switch model anyways. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll see if the PS4 digital is $400. There's rumors out there right now that the PS4 non-digital version will be $400. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Microsoft and Sony are both playing chicken and egg about who's going to announce the price of the system first, because I think whoever goes first, the second's going to try to undercut the first. So we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Let me scroll a bit up in the chat. Did I miss anything? Demon Rage 90 said, "What's the next amiibo? Because they don't take longer doing those." It's whatever amiibos aren't done in Smash right now. Because if you look at it, they're finally getting some of the first DLC wave amiibo out there in the wild. So there's gonna be an amiibo for every single Smash character for sure. It definitely looks like there's a commitment to making an amiibo for every Smash character. So those amiibo you can count on. Whether or not Nintendo's doing amiibo outside of Smash, I don't know, because it feels like Nintendo has kind of given up on amiibo, which is weird because even as like a collector's thing, amiibo are pretty neat. And I think if they advertised it as more of a collector's item versus having to do in-game functionality and all that stuff, I think amiibo would be even more collectible. But it is what it is. People still buy amiibo when they come out. They don't come out very often anymore. And maybe it's because Nintendo tried to make it this Toys to Life thing, but then it's not really Toys to Life because it's like Amiibo Festival is like the only game that lets you use the amiibo in the game. I guess I shouldn't say that, but it feels like it's the only game that really does that. I can't wait for the Banjo. Dude, Banjo-Kazooie amiibo will be in this house and will be prominently placed in the background of every video. Maybe I'll even hold it up at the beginning of videos. Let me do the math here. Day 3,873,873. Oh, Brian C. drops a 50 spot during this stream. Holy shit. Well, holy crap. Thank you so much for the support, Brian C. I did not expect that. That's a Jack Daniels, man. That we getting the Jack Daniels up in here. You only had to do 25 to get it, but I appreciate the 50 spot. That is amazing. You are awesome. Cheers to you, good sir. Did I say I was going to do something for 50? I have no idea. I'm trying to remember. The whole last 24 hours is kind of a blur because you guys got me buzzing very good last night. But it is my birthday week. And what's cool about my birthday week is my sister is taking the kids for 4 straight days starting this Friday. I am dropping them off at her place in Minnesota, and I am kid-free for 4 days. And over those 4 days, Yulia, my girl's birthday happens. And yes, I am still trying to convince Yulia to do a birthday stream right here on the channel with me and take some shots herself. She probably won't go higher than wine shots just because that's just the way she is. She might end up getting drunk. She might not get drunk. I don't know. I'll try convincing her to come on because she works tomorrow. She works Thursday. Friday, we drop the kids off, but we're all going to spend some time in Minnesota. Maybe we end up streaming Friday night. Probably more likely Saturday night. But yeah, for her birthday, we'll see. We'll see what happens because at midnight, she would actually officially turn the big 30, or as I've been trying, or as she tells me, she's turning 29 again. So she's having 2 29th birthdays because she doesn't want to be in her 30s. She doesn't want to join me in the 30s club. But her birthday is this upcoming Sunday. So anyways, man, I'm literally just delaying this because I really don't want to do this shot because I hate whiskey. I don't hate it as much as tequila, but I hate whiskey. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do another tequila shot because Yulia won't let me do tequila anymore. The last time I did one was at a bar and I blacked out. So I don't know that she will let me do tequila. But we'll see. And as we're doing a triple shot for that, I ain't doing no triple shot action over here. Do you want me to die? I just did 2 UV apples within 10 minutes of each other, and now I'm doing this. So how about now? Brian C. chimes in and says, "It's just for the content. I never worry about the shots or stuff, but I know you enjoy them." Dude, I have a good time. And here's the thing. Here's the deal. When I do the shots, it's not just for the birthday. I do this, any MP live stream is going to be this way. From here on out, anytime I do an MP live, there's going to be shots and there's going to be all that jazz. Sometimes I'll play games. Sometimes we'll just chat. We're just going to chat today, I think. I don't think I'm going to play a game. Maybe I change my mind midstream, but there'll be other times where we're going to play games. Maybe even multiplayer games. Maybe we'll play Mario Kart. Maybe we'll play Splatoon. I don't know. ARMS. Maybe we'll throw some multiplayer game action into some of these MP live streams and still do the shots, and you guys can watch me get just better because clearly when I drink, I gain better. That's just a mathematical fact, hashtag drinks make you a better gamer. But cheers, man. God, I hate Jack Daniels. All right, here we go. Let me have this kickstart that's old. I opened that last night. That is the flattest kickstart I've ever tasted in my life. That was gross. And yet I'm going to take another sip because the Jack Daniels is disgusting. Now, it is the highest alcohol percentage I have here. I think it's 40%. Whereas the Crown Royale is just 35. The UV is 30. You kind of get it. The beer is 5%. Or is it 5.5%? I forget what Coors Light is. Does it even say on here anymore? It doesn't say on the can. Oh, it's probably on the container, the box it came in. Nate, what is your drunken talent? Everyone has a drunken talent. It's probably only a drunken talent now. It used to be something that I could do all the time. I can do a handspring flip. But for some odd reason, now it's become easier. Now that I've lost almost 100 pounds. Good job, Nate. Lost almost 100 pounds. Now that I've lost that weight, I can actually do the handspring flip pretty easily. But for some reason, when I'm drinking, I get a lot of confidence in my ability to land a handspring flip. And I nail it every time. Now, the problem right now is I can't actually do a handspring flip for you guys here because I don't have the space. Even though there's a lot of space in this studio setup, because the podcast desk / whatever the hell I use this desk for now, I guess Prime News, but the lighting's all messed up. This desk is in the way, and I will hit it. And these shelves are in the way, and I will hit them. So it's really hard for me to even attempt Like, let me just back up here. Like, I have a lot of space back here. I could back way up. I got it, all the way back here. And I could do it, but my leg's going to hit this thing that's up here, which you guys can't see, which is a extension cord that goes to a light that's shining green right now. I could probably shut that off. Hold on 1 second. I don't need that flood lamp shining right now. Anyways, so like, I don't know. I'm kind of in this position that I don't really care to do it, but when I do have a lot to drink, I land it every time. And last time, I used to be able to do this thing where I can handspring flip off the ground. I talked about this last night. So last night, after the stream ended, I totally wiped out, right? I went upstairs and I fell down. And I rolled on my back. And I was laughing because you guys had me buzzing. I literally put my hands back and I did the flip up off the ground onto my feet. You guys know what that is, right? Like someone lays on the ground and then they go back and whoop and they pop back up. I did that. So I'm going to say right now, that's my drunken talent because I can't do it sober. I tried it today and I couldn't do it. But last night, I pulled it off. So, yeah. How's that possible? Did it carry over? No. Tonight, I lowered the price from $200 to $100 because I didn't expect to get anything. And we're already at $50. Well, we're at $61 right now. Now, the dance is not going to happen unless things get crazy. We get up to $150, we get to $200, then I'll dance in the dress. But right now, if we get to $100, I will put the dress on, I will do a spin, and then the dress is coming off. That's about it. That's all you guys are getting out of me. Yeah, so I'll put it on at $100 tonight, but you're not getting the dance. The dance is still going to be that $150, $200 goal, which I think is unreachable. I'm hoping. I mean, it's cool if it's not unreachable, but I kind of hope it is unreachable. Nothing but quality content here. We did not get to it last night, Mark. Nope, we fell $64 short of getting there last night, which would have included a dance to Lollipop, Lil Wayne's Lollipop. Kip Up. This is Shadow King 1982. What's going on, Mark Greenberg? He says, what's going on with directs? I'll show the news one more time because I still have it up. We have this little thing going on, and don't pay attention to the Geno and the smashed up. It's literally all speculation. There's nothing backing it up. But it's this thing right here where Kelios, he got the last Nintendo Direct date correct. He got a bunch of Animal Crossing stuff correct. He has gotten like the last 15 things he said were going to happen correct. And it's basically this reply to Jeff Grubb saying you forgot the Nintendo Direct in July. That's the whole rumor. That's why I didn't make a standalone video. My original plan today was to make a standalone video on it, and I decided not to. Because I didn't think that was worthy of its own video. And I know, if I had known about the game announcement, Donkey Kong Country is coming, I would have combined it. But the Donkey Kong Country announcement came literally when this stream started. So it's kind of like if I had known ahead of time, I could have made a video and talked about the games coming and the potential of N64 games, which I don't think is going to happen anymore, and why I don't think it's going to happen. Then I could have threw the direct rumor into that. But to me, it wasn't enough to make a video. Maybe if we wait till tomorrow to lower it to 50. No, won't happen. Even if I stream tomorrow, it won't happen. I'm not going to lower it to $50. Sorry. You can dream. And once the dress goes on, I obviously have to come up with something else as like a big goal. Maybe like every $20 past 100 today, I'll smash eggs on my head or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I really don't know. Mark, already most of the way there. I mean, we are at $61. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We might not get any more money tonight. That might be it. Let me see here. I would like a Tales of rep for Smash. That'd be neat. I like the Tales of series. Mark already most of the way there. New Pokemon Snap likely dropping this November. How much you think that's going to sell? I smell millions of copies in a short. I think 5 mil. I think Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap, is going to end up selling 5 million, and that's a really good number considering that the prior game, didn't sell extremely well. but it was also on a platform that only sold 30 plus million. So like with Switch and the fact that everything released on Switch seems to be supercharged with sales, I think 5+ million is what I would expect from the new Pokemon Snap. And I think you're right. It's going to happen in the first month it's on the market. I don't know if it's going to sell much after the first month, but I do think the first month it's going to hit 5+ million, end up in Nintendo's top 10. Or actually, is 5 million even going to get it in the top 10? Switch game sales Japan. Hold on. There's like, yeah, here we go. The IR information. Would 5 million even get it in the top 10? No. 5 million would not get it in the top 10 because New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is at 6.6. So yeah, I don't even know if it'll ever appear in the top 10, but it's going to sell really well. I don't know that it's a November game. I can see it more as an October game. That's just me. Because November to me is their big holiday game. And I don't think the new Pokemon Snap is going to be considered their big holiday game. Freaky Deaky chimes in and says, you originally said any single $50 donation will get you to put on the dress. Fine. We did get a $50 dough. If I said that, I don't remember. I'll throw it on. You ain't getting the spin, though. You ain't getting the spin. The spin's at 100. I will toss on the dress. I will make a quick peek in, and that's all you're getting for the 50. You ain't getting the full spin. You ain't getting the dance. No, but I'll toss it on quick. Let me get some. You know what? I'm just gonna play this Mario Galaxy music since it was already playing while I get changed here. You guys are about to be really disappointed. Because guess what? Guess what? I didn't take off the shirt. I didn't take off the shirt. Because you ain't getting no shirt off for 50. You just got the dress on, though. Legit. Dress is on. Dress is on. That's all you get. Now it's coming off. There you go. I hope you're satisfied. Are you satisfied? How many disappointed faces are there out there right now? Oh, he didn't fulfill it. I did. So I put the dress on. I didn't say the shirt was gonna come off for $50. No. You want the dress on? No shirt? No shorts even? Yeah, you're gonna have to hit that $100 goal. Alright. I think the shirt should have come off. Nope, Mitchell. Nah. His shirt ain't coming off till we hit the hundo. I know if I mentioned a $50 dono, I did not guarantee shirt comes off. I know I did not guarantee that because I never mentioned the shirt coming off. But I will take it off at the $100 spot. So you can see the full sexiness of my slightly new body. Let me see here. There's no way Pokemon Snap doesn't sell 10 million in lifetime sales. All right, if that's what you feel, cool. I hope you're right, Mark. All right. Done with that music. Brian, I know you didn't donate because of the dress. You didn't even realize it, but I probably did say that at the beginning of the stream. I was having technical difficulties, so I might have forgot some things, but Pokemon ain't going to have anything massive till next year November. Well, yeah, they're going to have another Pokemon game next year November. LOL, somebody 150. How exciting. What is happening right now? Why is my phone blowing up? Oh. Reddit/Disney is a suggested post. Mods complicit with shielding. Jesus. I don't even want to read that. That's just bad. Reddit just is full of drama. And the fine print is revealed. No $100, no skin. Do I still have Yulia's costume from 2017? You mean the what was it? The Poison Ivy costume? I'm pretty sure we still have the Poison Ivy costume. I don't know if we have all of it, but I know we have the wig and the main dress. Not that she needs the wig, but the wig, does make her look more like Poison Ivy. But yeah, I think we do have the main dress for it still. I don't know if we have the little arm and leg things anymore. I'd have to look. But we do have the main dress still. I know that for a fact we still have that. And we actually have a king and queen costume somewhere. Well, it was a costume she wore in 2017, but she wore it on stream in 2018. Or was going to wear it on stream and then didn't. That might have been like one of the last she was on live stream since then, but she threw up that live stream. I remember that. I had to end the stream because she was puking. She had too much. She drank almost an entire bottle of wine that night. You guys, because for those who don't know, when Yulia's here and she's going to do shots, which she doesn't do very often, but when she does, we alternate. Now, I will always do the hardest of the shots, but she'll do all the wine shots, and so what would end up happening is, because wine shots are so cheap, we would end up getting like 30 donations in a row that are like $1 to $5, which means 15 shots of wine, which at that point is like 2 to 3 glasses of wine. And that, for her, that'll get her going. That was a real donation goal. It was. We didn't actually hit the goal, and she almost walked on camera with it on. And I told her, hey, what are you doing? We're not at the goal yet. We were close. We were like $20 away or whatever. And then when I told her to stop, she started feeling sick and then was throwing up. So then I kind of had to end the stream. So, yeah. But I can handle more booze than she can, so I got to monitor her a little bit better, because the wine shots are easy to forget how many you've done, and easy to not realize that you're getting drunk on wine, because the wine doesn't taste that bad. The wine that we do anyway, it's like Arbor Mist. It's like the cheapest wine out there, but it tastes really good, and so you don't necessarily realize how much you've had and how drunk you're getting. Drinks are taking a toll already. You got talked into putting the dress too easily. No. It wasn't about being talked into putting it on. I do remember saying something about a $50 dono in the dress. That's the whole reason I put it on. Someone brought it up, and I slightly remember saying it, so that's why I did it. I was owning up to my own thing. Shirt coming off ain't happening until a hundo. But how much for Yulia to wear the orange dress and sing Lollipop? Well, for her to sing Lollipop, I mean, that's probably going to be like $500, because she does not do the karaoke thing. How much for her to wear the dress? I'd have to talk to her. I'll talk to her about it for the birthday stream. And obviously, I know you sick bastards want her to throw on the dress because Yulia is sexy as hell. I don't blame you. I love when she wears the dress too. She's never worn it out of this house. But for her to wear it, I don't know. I'll talk to her about what it'll probably have to be like $100, a single $100 super chat or donation, like for a 100 individually, or like 500 total or something like that. But I have to talk to her. I don't know if there's any amount of money that'll make her sing the song. But put on the dress. She'd be willing to put on the dress. I know she'd be willing to put on the dress. By the way, she has a lot of really sexy dresses. She doesn't just have to not wear that. She'd probably end up wearing something that looks really good anyways, because she always looks good. There isn't really anything she wears she doesn't look good in. But yeah. Let's not get the channel. The channel won't get taken down with her wearing the dress. It's not that revealing. You'd see a belly button. It's not that revealing. There are things she's worn on stream that are more revealing of the bosom area than that. So I'm not that worried about it. Yeah. As long as she doesn't do anything crazy with the dress, which if she's drunk, I might have to tackle her. I might have to be like, no, don't whip out the boobs, and then tackle her. Be like, no, you're going to get my channel banned. I got to delete this stream now and just restart it. So yeah. It would probably be like $500 for her to be even willing to consider singing a song, any song, let alone Lollipop. You know what's funny about Lollipop is every time she comes rolling up home from work or hanging out with friends or whatever, like when she rolls up, and I'm listening to Pandora, because I use Pandora a lot. all of a sudden, every time she's rolling up into the driveway, the Lil Wayne Lollipop song comes on. I don't make it come on. It just comes on. Now, she's a big Lil Wayne fan, but like, seriously, it comes on and like, it's like fate. It's like God is like, oh, Yulia's home. Boo! Lick it like a lollipop. It's like, what the? I mean, let me tell you, I lick her like a lollipop. She needs to probably lick me more like a lollipop. Edward Noy up in here says, happy birthday, Nathaniel. Thanks, man. 34 years old. That's my real age. But 34 is the new 24, right? So I'm really just 24 years old. How much for you and Yulia to use a hula hoop? Now, we don't have a hula hoop. But that's an interesting idea. To use a hula hoop for us to both get on one and kind of back up and swing our hips. I don't know if there's enough room. Let me look. I guess there's enough room for one of us to hula hoop at a time on stream. I don't think there's enough room for both of us to hula hoop at the same time. But yeah, we could throw a hula hoop thing in there. I think that's innocent enough, isn't it? I think that's innocent enough to throw a hula hoop thing in there. Maybe for Yulia's birthday bash, if I can convince her to do a stream for her birthday. Then because her birthday is literally this upcoming Sunday, a week after mine. So, yeah, maybe I can convince her to do like a hula hoop goal. You know, maybe if we had $100 total, each of us hula hoop and see who can, you know, how many rotations of the hula hoop can we make happen? Make it a competition. Whoever loses does a shot. And by the way, we both suck at hula hooping, so. Let's see. What kind of movies is Yulia into? I mean, does she like The Dark Knight? She likes the Dark Knight Batman series because she thinks Christian Bale is hot. I think that's pretty much the only reason why. Well, she thinks they're good movies, but she's not. She's into some superhero movies, but not a lot. She's seen some of the Avengers type stuff. She does think Deadpool is hilarious, but she's not super into that kind of stuff. She's into horror movies and comedies. Those are the two big things she's into. She doesn't like watching the traditional chick flick kind of movies because it's just bad reminders of prior relationships and stuff. So she really prefers comedies and horror movies. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to remember what's the name of that guy. He's in Workaholics. There's a movie I want to watch tonight after Workaholics. I'm trying to remember the name of the actor. That's why I'm looking up that TV series quick. Workaholics is great, by the way. Adam Devine, that's what it is. He was in a movie, not When We First Met. Is it a movie where he was best friends with somebody and like they went to, I don't know. I want to watch it tonight. I just got to figure out what movie it was. Not what he's known for. What's the most recent? Let's see. 2020. It wasn't a 2020 movie. Isn't It Romantic? That's what it is. Yeah. Isn't It Romantic? I'm gonna watch that movie, I think, tonight after the stream. I like that movie. Kind of because it describes Yulia and I's relationship, to be completely honest. Here's this completely handsome guy. Here's me, but we're best friends, and blah, blah, blah. So horror movies and comedy movies. She likes Beer Fest. She likes, God, there really isn't a comedy movie she doesn't like. Let's see here. Mark Greenberg says, am I playing any games tonight? I don't currently plan to play any games, Mark, but you know what? We'll see where the night takes us. We're almost an hour into the stream. Maybe I decide at some point to throw on, some Link's Awakening or something. I don't know. The Switch is technically in the streaming setup right now, even though I don't have the TV on and everything, but it's like 2 button presses and I could be playing the game. 3 button presses since I have to change the stream over to the game stream thing, but yeah. Happy birthday, Nathaniel! You spelled my name wrong, by the way. It's Nathannial. I have a very uncommon spelling of Nathaniel. John Early says, what kind of movie... Oh, wait, I already read that. This place isn't for kids. Dude, we start off this stream with the Horsecock song. Maybe... Do I need to start putting like a parentheses warning on my MP live streams that like not safe for work or something? I don't know. John says, since you played Good Egg Galaxy, are you able to put on Mozart's Turkish March for the stream? If somebody donates and then requests it, yes, John, I can do that. Brian says, I'm hyped for the Xbox event on the 23rd. I hope Fable is there and is on point. Yeah, I am actually looking forward to the Xbox event. I've been a fan of Xbox since the original release. So I currently think I'm going to end up live streaming it, but it's so far, 2-3 weeks from now that I might not be able to, about 2 weeks and 2 days, that I can't guarantee I'll be able to stream it, but I'm hoping I'll be able to stream that event and live react to it. I kind of regret that I didn't get to stream and react to the PlayStation 5 event. Maybe it shows bias on my channel if I stream the Xbox event, but I really don't care. I'm hoping I get to stream and react. We'll see. Adam Devine, is it Devine or Divine? I'm not ever sure how he pronounces it. It's pretty funny. It reminds me a lot of Jack Black's humor and his manner. Oh yeah, dude. He is very, very Jack Black inspired with the way his comedy works. So yeah, he's hilarious. He's hilarious in everything he's in. Isn't it romantic? I gotta see if that's still on HBO or something. Let me see here. Isn't it romantic? I gotta see, because if it's on like HBO Stars, I have that right now. Yeah, I don't care about watching it on YouTube. It is on Cinemax. It looks like right now. Is it on Netflix now? Hold on. Let me see if it might be on Netflix now. No, not so much. I don't think it's on Netflix. Let me actually go to their search. No, I'm on my account. Dang it. There's the search. Isn't it? No, it's not on Netflix. Let me open my Charter app, which will also show me if it's on. Yes, I have Charter. That'll show me if it's on any of the premium channels or if it's on demand. Isn't it? Oh yeah, I watched Billy Madison the other day. God, I love Billy Madison. Isn't it romantic? Really? Oh, the search won't work because I didn't put the apostrophe. It isn't. Let's see. I think it was on one of those premium stations. Isn't it romantic movie? It might not be on it anymore. Well, it's not on demand. Let me check the Cinemax app. Sometimes the app will have it on demand, and I don't have the Cinemax app. I don't even know if I have Cinemax, to be completely honest. I don't know if it's part of my package. But I will go download the Cinemax app. Was it Max Go or something? Max Go? Because I know it's owned by HBO. HBO Max? No, it's just HBO. Where's? No, let me just type in Cinemax and see what comes up. Maybe they don't have an app for it anymore. Maybe I'm just dumb. Cinemax. Do they not have an app for Cinemax anymore? Weird. Whatever. Anything in particular you want to see at it? Oh, at the Xbox thing, a new Banjo-Kazooie game would be great. That would surprise the hell out of everyone. A new Conker's Bad Fur Day type game might make me cream my pants. I'm just being honest. John early says, I am too much of an old school fool for gaming. I have a desire to get an old NES console and modify it with the ArcadeWorks blinking light Win 72-pin connector. I don't even know what that is, but it just sounds cool. What's up, BJ Holloman? What's up, man? John early says, people think Nintendo Prime is for kids because of the logo and the name. I think it just goes along with the Nintendo is for kids. I did a video on that, how Nintendo isn't for kids, a while ago. Like, was it 2 years ago at this point? But yeah, there's a stigma with Nintendo where people think it's for kids, and they are family friendly in some ways, but they're not just for kids. John says, good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. God. Well, sadly, no N64 games. Donkey Kong Country is coming to the SNES library. Yeah, we talked about that at the very beginning of the stream because the news dropped right as the stream started. Shadow King 1982 says Nintendo needs to start updating monthly again. This dropping games, and they feel like it is just lazy, and it'll get worse if they add more systems. Yeah. It's funny how, like, oh, we're going to do games monthly, and now we're not doing games monthly. They also lied a lot about the Nintendo Online system before it actually came out. They said it was going to do a lot of things it doesn't do. I don't know if lie is the right word. I think they intended to do those things when they announced it. And then they're like, yeah, it's too much work. We're not going to do any of it. We're going to make you have to use an app and a dongle to voice chat and listen to game audio at the same time. So you got to use your phone and the Switch and a dongle. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Let me see here. This place isn't for kids. No, it's not. I'm just scrolling up and seeing if, while I wait for the chat to come up with more things to talk about. Mark Reaver said, I don't think the address is a great idea. I would try to ensure that nothing crazy happens. There was the time that she basically flashed the audience. I remember that stream. That was not good. I think I deleted that one pretty quick. But yeah, I have to be careful with her when she drinks. Things that she might do at a bar that are also kind of embarrassing. Well, not really embarrassing. She's just partying it up. You can get away with versus things on YouTube. So you got to be a little careful with her and drinks. She likes to, if she's buzzing, she likes to party. Let's see here. They could literally just put Discord on Switch and fix 99% of their... Oh, dude, Discord offered. Do you remember when Discord said, hey, we'll gladly be like their online chat system? Just talk to us, Nintendo. Never happened, of course, but... Yeah, Discord would be a much better option than what they're currently doing. They won't even let you see the connection of your opponent in Smash before you connect to a game, which would allow people to choose who they want to play. Yeah, they should at least show you the connection quality, so then you can be like, nah, I want to skip this. Move me on to the next match. Or they should like match up people... like with low connections almost with each other and then match people with good connections with each other. I don't know. Or just not let people connect or have a thing of, oh, your connection is too slow to play online. I know they don't want to do that, but the Todd Phillips Joker film feels like The Dark Knight but without Batman, and it's rated R. The Todd Phillips Joker. Is that the most recent Joker film? I don't know who Todd Phillips is. Was he the director or something? Yeah, so it's the most recent Joker film. I looked it up with Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, I didn't know Todd Phillips was the director or whatever, but yeah, it's it kind of feels like The Dark Knight a little bit, and just how dark it is, and people like that. That's one reason why the movie did so well. Is people like seeing darker stories with superhero or villain stuff. It makes a lot of sense for villain stuff. John says, to be fair, when they see a channel called Nintendo Prime, all of its content is Nintendo news and has a kid-friendly logo. Most people won't expect adult things. That happens on streams. Adult things happen occasionally in videos, not too often though. And I don't just talk about Nintendo anymore. Like if I go to my channel right now and I just look at like the most recent videos, there's my birthday stream, Breath of the Wild 2. Yup, Sexy Nate is live 5 days ago. Sony tried to affect reviews. There's Last of Us 2 right there. So literally, game video wise, there's Last of Us 2, then Breath of the Wild. And then before that, Xbox Series S leak, then a Nintendo video, then Pokemon Unite, blah, 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 blah. So there's like a mix of content on my channel. Obviously, Nintendo is still the primary focus. And every day I look for Nintendo news to make videos about first. But yeah, I talk about everything. And yeah, it's true that Nintendo stuff gets way more views. Like Breath of the Wild 2 yesterday, it's almost up to 6,000 views. Sony's at 715. Xbox stuff's at 495. Nintendo stuff obviously gets more views on my channel. But PS5 versus Xbox Series pricing, I mean, that got over 1,000 views. So, it kind of depends on what people are interested in. But I talk about what I'm interested in because I just believe in talking about and doing what you're interested in and not just doing what your channel name suggests that you should be doing. Because then you get bored sometimes, and I don't want to get bored. Shadow King says, I hated that Joker film. If you take out all of the DC references, it's still the same movie. Okay. I still think it's a good movie. But that's just my opinion. My opinion, I'm not going to sit here and argue. Everyone, you can think of films, but I think the Super Mario movie is a good movie. So, and like that's not an ironic statement. I legit think it's a good movie. All right. Anyone else stepping up to the plate? Anyone else stepping up to the fucking plate? Motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. Anyone else got anything you want to talk about? The Wii U is better. Remember, folks, we are $39 away from the red dress without a shirt on. I don't know if people care anymore, to be honest. Obviously, all super chat, song requests, there's various shots I'll do, all that jazz. Just reminding people you don't have to give anything. It's okay. I do this for the fun of it. Thank you guys so much for the support so far. Better check my Venmo again, though, because if people donate on Venmo, I don't actually know. But yeah, no, nothing since Sad Baskets. I should probably mute this channel. That probably doesn't help my stream. Mr. Claiborne says, hey. Hi. How you doing? I feel like the Batman Telltale games don't get enough love. They're overshadowed by the Arkham games. That is very true. I'm going to start talking about some stuff until the chat gets going here. We do have a question that just popped in, though, from Shadow King 1982. Says, why do you think Sony hasn't fully detailed backwards compatibility for PlayStation 5? Because it won't be fully backwards compatible, and they know it's negative news, and they don't want negative news right now in the hype cycle for PlayStation 5, so they're just not going to talk about it. They're going to brush over it and be like, oh yeah, we have backwards compatibility for most games, but the games we're really talking about are mostly the exclusives, and they don't really want to deal with the fact that most of the third-party games won't be backwards compatible, and all this shit. So at the end of the day, they're just trying to avoid it because they don't want negative press. Did that answer your question? A compatibility list will probably exist at some point after launch. They don't want people worrying about it. Hey, just buy a PlayStation 5 because you want to play all your games in 4K. The only reason I still have a Wii U is Xenoblade Chronicles X and free online Mario Kart 8 races. That's true. You don't have to pay for online there. I don't even know if I have an active online subscription right now. I haven't played an online game on Switch in a while. Armando says, do you think we will be getting any more big mech shooters? As a Gundam fan, I want to see more other than Daemon X Machina. I don't know. I don't follow mech stuff that much. The only mech game I ever enjoyed growing up was Gnome on PC. So I'm not a big mech game guy. So I don't follow the news or the rumors on it as much as I should. I remember talking about Daemon X Machina back when it was kind of a big deal, but yeah. Play it. Corey, what do you mean play it? Are you talking about the theme song? Is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure. I assume when people say play it, like if Mark Greenberg did a $1 or a $2 super chat and was like, hey, play the song, I know what Mark's talking about. Because Mark's always talking about like the same damn song. Now, did we get into karaoke tonight? I am. Oh yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I'll be going to karaoke. Totally forgot it's karaoke night tomorrow at my friend's bar. Cheers. We're going to do some karaoke tonight. I don't mind doing karaoke. I love karaoke. I'm not the worst singer. I'm also not a great singer. But it is a birthday stream. It's only fitting I do some karaoke if people want me to. But I'm assuming that Corey wants me to play the theme song. So we're going to get the theme song playing. At a lower volume, of course. Yeah, I assume that's what Corey wanted. How's the recovery from last night? Dude, I didn't even have a hangover this morning. I woke up 4 hours after the stream to take care of my kids. No hangover, no nothing. I was fine all day. I'm still fine. I mean, I took a nap, but that's about it. What do you think will be cheaper, the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X? I have no idea. For a while, I thought Series X would be cheaper. Now there's rumors that PlayStation 5 will be cheaper. I really don't know. the biggest mystery in gaming right now is what's next gen actually going to cost. Maybe they end up costing exactly the same. I have no idea. What you think will fill the rest of the calendar for games after Paper Mario? Breath of the Wild 2. I just talked about this, that I feel like that'll be their holiday game. Maybe those remasters, maybe the Metroid Prime trilogy. I don't know what Nintendo has on slate, but they said nothing's been delayed for this year, so they have something. Hopefully the July Direct happens, and we know very, very soon. I keep in my top drawer, zip it in and out, be dripping goo as I take more cock, horse cock, shut the door and turn the lock. See, I told you I could sing a little bit. I got a little bit of a singing voice. I was in choir and show choir and was one of the lead singers at State. Used to be a seasoned, practiced singer, but that was a long time ago. You make me brave, horse cock, shoot do 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 do. What do you think will fill? Oh, I already read that. As soon as I played that song, my stream lost 10 viewers. People are like, oh, that's too adult for me. Gotta go. My parents might hear it. Happens every time I play that song, I swear. But no regrets over here. We got no regrets. Oh, boy. Let's see if there's some recent news we could talk about, huh? You know what? Let's go to Reset Era. I have not been there in a while. Is it still just talking about a bunch of irrelevant crap and no gaming news? Let's see here. Assassin's Creed Fatigue. Okay. They're literally just talking about a bunch of irrelevant crap. But you used to be able to go here and find news. Hold on. How's NeoGAF doing these days, huh? I haven't been to NeoGAF in forever. Ever since all that drama broke out with the owner and blah, blah. And to be fair, I don't think Reset Era is any better. How's NeoGAF doing these days? Do they have actual news? Bungie Vet says Destiny deal with Activision was bad from the start. Well, look, some real news. Neil Druckmann has been getting... Oh, that's cool. I don't really care about that. Well, there's a lot more news on here. Xbox has told developers they cannot charge players to upgrade their current gen games to Xbox Series X versions as DLC. As an alternative to its... That's a really long title. So Microsoft's trying to make people not charge extra money for upgrading your games. That's pretty cool. Good on Microsoft. That's probably something they'll announce maybe even at their event on the 23rd. At least there's some real news on here. Old NeoGAF. And I'm not banned on NeoGAF. I am banned on Reset Era. You can't have any opinion that goes against a mod or you're banned. Let's see here. I think Nintendo is going to emphasize the depth and quality of the library over a bunch of big bang titles. Maybe. I think they're still going to have one big title for this year, for sure, for the holidays. But besides that, I don't know. A lot of the holiday commercials might just be a greatest hits kind of thing. I have to imagine Last of Us makes Reset Era an absolute dumpster fire more than usual, probably. I haven't been on Reset Era for a while. I go there for news once in a while because they do dig some stuff up, but I got banned there in a hurry. Have I ever been to N4G? Yes, I have been to m4g.com. Yep. I haven't been there in a while, though. But yes, M4G is like a kind of like... You guys remember Dig? Dig is still around. But what Dig is today is not what Dig used to be. Like dig.com. What Dig is today, it's almost turned into like a more traditional website versus what it used to be, even though it's still based in the same content of user submitted stuff. Like I'm on the front page right now on dig.com. Like, what's the top story? The top story has 35 digs. It used to take like 100 digs to get trending. So like dig.com has gone to shit. M4G is like what Dig used to be, where people submit stories and then it has to go through an approval process. And then once approved, if people click on it, it gains degrees, and the degrees determine if it ends up being a featured story and all that. And you could probably still get thousands of views off of N4G. I used to, one way I made Zelda Informer popular was putting stories on N4G. So yeah, I still go to M4G once in a blue moon. It's a great source to get news really quickly, that like bigger stories. There's a lot of clickbait articles as well. Like 4 hardest boss fights in PlayStation history. Like, okay, cool. That's a cool article, but like, I really don't care. I'm not going to make a video on it, you know, but there's news and stuff on here as well. So, but yeah, I don't have a real issue with M4G. It works a lot like the old Dig worked, just with a smaller community. Although I might have a bigger community than Dig itself does now. Do you think Switch Pro is happening this year? David Rodriguez, at the beginning of the year, I thought so. Once the pandemic hit, nope. Next year, I think we're still going to get it. Unless they're planning to just scratch it and go straight to the next bigger version of Switch. Victor Duran says, Donkey Kong Country for Switch just announced. It was actually announced at the very beginning of this live stream, and we talked about it. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country is coming to Switch. Big deal for a lot of people that love Donkey Kong Country, of course. Me included. Armando says, do you think any Rare developed games can come to Nintendo, since both Nintendo and Microsoft are all buddy-buddy as of late? I think Rare Replay has a chance of coming. But that's like everything. I think that has a chance of coming. So I'm just going to go with a yes. I don't think any game will be released individually, though. I think it'll be a collection pack like Rare Replay. My dream is xCloud on Switch would be so amazing. Could happen because xCloud is just a streaming service, and if Nintendo allows it to be on their platform, there you go. Banjo-Kazooie remaster. Don't titillate me over here. The Xbox 8-bit dough looks sweet, does it? Let me look it up. Xbox 8-bit dough controller. Oh, that's not too shabby. I mean, it's basically a beefier SNES controller with all the Xbox buttons and control sticks. So I mean, yeah, it looks neat. Obviously, it'll be great for xCloud on phones and stuff. Looks like that's specifically what it was meant for, is xCloud on phones. Looks pretty cool. I'll show you guys quick, actually, so you guys can see what I'm looking at, just in case you haven't seen what the 8-bit dough looks like. So there it is with the phone. And you scroll down, here it is. Like literally, it's like a SNES controller just with all the Xbox stuff on it. So and then obviously there's like a clip-on attachment you can use for phones. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool anyways. I like the 8-bit dough stuff. I don't actually own any, but I've held some at E3 and stuff. They're really nice controllers. I'm just waiting for Chrono Trigger. All right. We have about 6 weeks for a Switch Pro announcement for this calendar year. If we're into September, not sure there's enough road left. I don't think Switch Pro is happening this year. I got to remember, Nintendo ran out of stock with Switch because of the pandemic. I don't think I'm not going to say Switch Pros aren't being manufactured. They might be, but there's not going to be enough to do a launch this year. I would love to have it too. I'm suffering over here. Oh yeah. Banjo-Kazooie remaster. Don't even tease me. Don't even tease me. At least with like Conker's Bad Fur Day, they did do like fully upgraded visuals on the Xbox when Microsoft bought Rare. They did completely change the multiplayer mode, which that sucks because the original multiplayer on the N64 I think is better. But the single player at least looks phenomenal on Xbox. It'd be cool to get that in 1080p or 4K, but that's technically already been remastered in the more traditional way. New Skyward Sword U Deluxe. They don't even need to put the U in there. It'd just be Skyward Sword Deluxe because U wasn't part of the original Skyward Sword name. I'm surprised we haven't had a Skyward Sword HD yet because they HD'd pretty much everything else except Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which would be a bigger undertaking, but they did it to Twilight Princess, they did it to Wind Waker. Surprised Skyward Sword hasn't had the treatment yet because it'd be super easy. Skyward Sword would be the easiest one to do. But maybe that's why they don't do it, because they don't think the difference would be big enough. But I don't know, man. You watch Dolphin HD Skyward Sword, and it's like, dude, it's a big enough deal. People would buy it. Plus, it launched at the end of Wii, so like people just overlooked the game. I think releasing Skyward Sword right now, it might even sell 8 million, 9 million units, because the popularity of Zelda is at an all-time high. But it's also really different from Breath of the Wild, so maybe it would turn people off. I have no idea. What are your top 3 released Switch games that you have not played yet but want to? My gosh, I know Fire Emblem Three Houses is on the list. Because I actually like Fire Emblem. I was just going through a tough time. I'm just going through the Switch game list here. So I know Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's like the first game that pops to mind that I'm really mad I haven't played yet. I just played Link's Awakening, so I can't even talk about that. Like, I played it, so that's not on the list anymore. Probably Pokemon, the Pokemon games last year. I'm going to play them eventually. Sword and Shield. I just haven't yet. So that's probably in there as well. But I'm sure that what the third would be. I'm just going through the list here of Switch games. If there's anything that I really wish I would have played yet that I haven't played yet on Switch, that's out. Because I've played or tried a lot of Switch games. Let's go to bestseller. Is there like a best-selling game that I'm not thinking of that I haven't touched yet on Switch? Let's see here. Thing is, I played so many of these games already. Let's see. Dragon Quest 11. That would be my top 3. I really want to play. Ring Fit Adventure, you can argue, is in there too, but Dragon Quest 11 S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, such a long name. I really regret I haven't played that yet. I've never played a Dragon Quest game, and I've heard that Dragon Quest 11 is one of the best, and the Switch version is like the ultimate version. So I kind of regret I haven't played that yet. That Ring Fit Adventure is probably tied in there with one of these games that I mentioned before too. With Pokemon Sword and Shield, probably tied with that. And then obviously Fire Emblem Three Houses. So there you go. Those would be the 3 that I really wish I had played, but I want to. I love a Skyward Sword Deluxe. Skyward Sword is a very divisive. Dude, I love the combat in Skyward Sword. It's not difficult, but I love it. I love the concept, and I thought if they would have explored it in another game, it could have been even better. But no, Breath of the Wild 2. No, Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year. Skyward Sword HD can't come out yet. Next year. Yeah, my hope is Breath of the Wild 2 this year. HD Skyward Sword or an HD collection pack next year. Or Hyrule Warriors 2. I wouldn't mind that as well next year. Brian C says, Fire Emblem Three Houses is one of the only games I've ever played through multiple times back to back. It was so good. Yeah, I played a lot of Awakening and Fates. So yeah, it's I actually legit like Fire Emblem, so I know I would love the game. I just haven't had a chance. Stare at me. Who the hell is Stare at me? Thank you so much for your $2 Canadian. Is that another Corey? Do you have another account? I don't know any other Canadians that even watch my channel. Corey, are you ghosting me right now? You're not really ghosting me. I guess stare at me. It looks like a freaky hand. That's not what ghosting means. Oh, jeez. Cheers for the $2 Canadian. Thank you, whoever stare at me is. Really creepy. Really creepy thumbnail, man. I love it, though. Killer Queen Black. Oh, yeah. No, I technically played Killer Queen back at E3, so I can't say I haven't played it. I haven't played Catherine Full Body. I was supposed to... So, they contacted me to get... They were supposed to send me a care package, they said. It was going to be a box with some stuff in it, and it was going to include a physical copy of Catherine. Hasn't happened yet. I should probably email him tomorrow, my contact at Atlas, and be like, hey, what the hell happened to this? Maybe there's a shortage or something. But I was supposed to get a physical copy of it. It probably wasn't going to arrive until after launch anyway, so maybe it's still on its way. But, yeah. And they were supposed to give me a digital code for the game, too, and that didn't happen. So I don't know what's going on at Atlas, man. Things with Catherine seem really weird right now. Full Body on Switch. I don't know why. They didn't have any of these issues on the other platforms. But maybe it's because of the pandemic. Maybe I need to cut them some slack, because they probably didn't plan on this coming out during the pandemic. No, I am Maxime. Okay. All right, stare at me. You're your own person. I got you. I've just never had another Canadian donate to me before. Legitimately, don't think there's ever been another Canadian donation before except Corey. So thank you. Thank you so much for the $2 Canadian. I agree that Skyward Sword combat is very good. I just mean that not a lot of people gave it a chance. Yeah, I understand that. And if it doesn't happen on Switch, when's it going to happen? Because Switch has the motion controls to do it. They're not used very often, but it would make, it is what it is. Come join the dank side on Warframe. Best free-to-play game on Switch. I have played Warframe on Switch. It's pretty good. I did finish Dragon Quest XI a couple months ago. It's amazing. Yeah. 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 Retailers are telling me Catherine was short shipped to North America for Switch. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's like why I haven't gotten the care package. Like, they were going to send it to me, but they just don't have enough copies. Stare at Me has been following me for a year. Nice, man. Well, I hope you've been enjoying the content. The last year has been the roughest year on the channel and for me personally in a long time. But things are getting back to normal here, so thank you so much for following and enjoying the content. I assume you subscribe as well, so thank you so much. I'm going to leave Skyward Sword talk away from my mouth because I don't want to see Nate want to throw something at the screen towards me. I won't actually throw it at the camera. This camera, no. I'll throw it at the screen before I throw it at the camera because I got two of the same monitors. If I break one, I got other monitors. They're just not as good, but I have other monitors. But I'm not going to throw it at the camera. I don't even know why this controller is over here because I don't really use wired controllers with my Switch. This is the controller I usually use with my Switch. Power A, because I've had issues with the Switch Pro controller. But like, I don't use this controller. I have this one. I got a Donkey Kong one back there. There's a Zelda one somewhere in this room. So like, I have these wired controllers, but I don't use them anymore. I guess I keep them around in case Eric wants to play some Switch with me. I'm gonna let me see. I don't think there are many physical copies. I had to drive an hour to get Catherine today, and there were only 3 stores in my state that even had it. Jeez. Yeah, so I guess I should consider myself lucky if I end up getting it sent to me. I mean, I already consider me as a content creator. Getting any game for free is like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's lucky. But like, I haven't. The guy said he was gonna send it to me, and he hasn't. So I don't know. I gotta go through my emails and see what's up because I have other people that, like I have an email right now about Skate and Slash. How they wanted to send me a copy of that, and they didn't. I get a lot of indie games offered to me. I don't always partake in it. Like Children of Morta has been offered to me. A lot of indie people try to get me to cover their game, and I wonder if it's because I did a review of an indie game once. I forget which one it was. And then it got like 1,000 views on the review or whatever. And I wonder if and Feudal Alloy is what it was. And I wonder if it ended up selling like a couple dozen copies or something of the game from that review. So ever since I did that review, I've had indie developers contacting me left and right, trying to get me to do anything, live stream the game, talk about their game, throw their game in the background of a video, because they're all looking for free advertising. Well, it's not, I mean, they gave me a game for free, so I guess it's not really free advertising because they paid for it with a game. But I mean, I literally could have like 1,000+ indie games on my Switch if I actually responded to all of the indie game offers that come into my inbox. I get like a dozen of them a week, and I rarely respond. I even have a bunch of indie game codes right now that I don't even know if they still work, that I haven't even tried to use. And indie studios, I appreciate the offers. It's just I've never been a big indie game guy, and that sucks because I know there's a lot of really good indie games. But yeah, I don't know. I should probably start installing them and trying them out because they do give them to me for free, so I might as well, right? I got it when it was $3 on sale. One more for the backlog. I mean, Feudal Alloy is pretty good. It's a pretty good game. I finished it in a couple of days, but it's a pretty good game. What genres of games do you think Switch is lacking? To me, shooters, action strategy games like... Oh, dude. Okay. Action strategy games like Age of Empires. Every single platform, even PC, is lacking that. Phones are not lacking that. There are a lot of action strategy games on phones, like Age of Empires, but every other platform is lacking that. In terms of shooters, obviously Switch is lacking on good shooters. There are some on the platform. There's not a lot of variety, not a lot of options. Some of the best in the world aren't there. So, yeah. Children of Morta is a really great game. Yeah, dude, I've heard a lot of good things about it. That's why I brought it up. But I haven't played it yet. But yeah, I have a lot of contacts at various indie studios I really should take advantage of. Wire controllers are good and reliable. They are. I had an issue with either the Donkey Kong one or my Zelda one. It kept drifting on me for some reason. But I have not had a single issue with this wireless power array. There's like no stick grind. Works perfectly well. Obviously, you give up HD rumble. But yeah, I've had no issues with my power array wireless controller at all. Whereas with the official Pro controller, which I love, it feels great in the hand, I get stick grind and eventually drift. I'm not even that hard on the sticks, so I don't get it. Like, it'd be different if I was abnormally hard on the sticks compared to other people, but I'm not. So I legitimately just don't understand. I did a search across 10 GameStops, about as many Walmarts, 3 Best Buys, and needed to fall back to a somewhat sketchy retro store to find a copy of Catherine. Well, I'm glad you finally found one. I know you were messaging me on Discord saying, hey, if I get that physical copy of Catherine, you're willing to buy it off me or whatever. Heck, I wonder if the resale value would be really big. Like, if they send me the copy, do I just put it up on eBay and get like $100 for it? That sounds kind of shady for a game sent to me for free. But it wasn't sent by a fan, so should I feel guilty? I don't know. Eric Wolf says, hey, happy birthday. Happy belated B-Day. I missed the stream. This is, Eric Wolf, this is the second birthday stream. So you're all good. You're at another birthday stream. You're fine. You're all good. You're all good. I'm just trying to convince Yulia to do a birthday stream. Because her birthday's coming up this weekend. My significant other. By the way, happy belated birthday. I know I already read that. You know what place I haven't been to in a long time? How about Kotaku? I always find it funny when I go to Kotaku because they have some really good articles sometimes. But like, oh, let me go here for gaming news. And like, okay, they have the Donkey Kong Countries coming to Switch. Good for them. Oh, look, full Adidas Pokemon collab. Okay, kind of relatable. Fan builds his own SNES/PlayStation. You know what? The first 3 stories actually aren't half bad. I gotta give Kotaku credit. I actually kind of like these stories. You know, some cool Half-Life mods. Cool Last Jedi's director made a Pokemon Go trailer. I mean, that's a social media thing. I can't blame him for that. Pokemon esports broadcasts are simply the best at reaching out to newcomers. I mean, all right, you know what? That's not too shabby. I was expecting much worse from Kotaku. That's actually not that bad of a start to the stories today. I mean, they got Watch Dogs 2 for free on PC this week. I mean, all right, you know what? I don't know what's happening, but Kotaku is actually not looking too half bad right now. And I thought things were going bad there. You know what site I used to go to a lot? Destructoid. I used to go here all the time. And now I barely ever visit the place. And there hardly have any comments on their stuff. They definitely are not as popular as they once were. And their site still looks like a site from 10 years ago. It's crazy. IGN, I still go to IGN once in a while, but back to the stream here. $1. Ed Norton hits me with $1. Ed, you know that's 2 streams in a row now. You've hit me with super chats. Are you okay? Are you okay, Ed? Are you okay? I mean, I know you used to super chat a lot back in the day, but are you feeling fine over there? $1. Thank you so much. A fellow fan of action strategy games that is frustrated by the painfully short library. Good sir, I salute you. Dude, Age of Empires, the Warcraft games, I almost said World of Warcraft, but the actual Warcraft games, StarCraft, there's a whole bunch of other ones as well. Like, it sucks that we don't have more of them. I'm trying to remember the one where you would build like a castle. God. Oh, I'm really mad that I don't remember the name. I think it starts with an S. I used to play a ton of it. Stronghold. That's another one that's different than those ones. It's frustrating that we don't have more. It's extremely frustrating. I love those games. Maybe they're just too niche. I mean, remember we got that Lord of the Rings one too. That one that was really good. Middle Earth, I think it was called. That one was really, really good too. Like really good. Pisses me off. I think there was a two of those, Middle Earth and then Middle Earth 2. And then they stopped. I'm like, this is so dumb. The series is so good. Like even as a PC gamer, like they're perfect on PC and we don't get them. We get a ton of them on mobile, but like a lot of the ones on mobile, you have fun for like 5 minutes and then it's just a bunch of microtransactions after that. And it's like, this is stupid. This is really stupid. Like, I get it. That's how they have to make money. That's why I want some legit ones coming out. We're supposed to be getting Age of Empires 4 at some point, but Age of Mythology was pretty decent too, yeah. Eric Wolf says, I'll tell you what, you've been pretty spot on with Breath of the Wild 2. I hope it comes for the holidays. I have high hopes it's coming this year. I have no inside information, no anything that's telling me it's coming this year. Just my gut. I got a gut feeling Breath of the Wild 2 is coming this year. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I really think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming this year. Legit. Too legit to quit. I really want BioShock, but I bought Borderlands Plus. It's 2K, so it'll probably be... Yeah, that happens in 2K games a lot, Brian. Can I even super chat to myself tonight? I can super chat to myself tonight. What am I talking about? I think the better question is, should I chat to myself tonight? Yeah, I should. All right, it's happening. Come on. Is it gonna? Oh, I gotta send myself a sticker. I totally forgot they had these sticker things. What is happening right now? Did my back end lock up? All because I clicked on. Well, I probably have too many tabs open. After all, this is Chrome. Although I have like 32 gigs of RAM. RAM should not be an issue right now with Chrome. But it still can be sometimes. All right. I think it's just this tab. Sometimes like the actual tab will lag. So you got to open up a fresh tab. It's so dumb. And Chrome like runs the internet now. So even when like, oh, let me go use these other browsers, they're all Chrome. Firefox, though, to be fair, is not a Chromium browser. Super chat $200 to myself. That's not happening. That's not happening. I don't love YouTube that much to give them that kind of money. Yeah, there we go. Is it going to go through? That's the real question. Is it going to go through? This is the card. Gotta make sure I pick the right card. Yeah, I sent myself a super chat. I just wanted to do a shot. That wasn't beer. Keep it up, Nintendo Prime. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yes, I'm one of those crazy YouTubers. I'll just chat to myself for no goddamn reason. I see why people don't send stickers though, because they want to leave actual messages, and when you send stickers, you can't leave messages. I wish they would let you leave a message plus a sticker. Nate donates an 8. No. Nintendo Prime donates an 8. But yeah, I do it all the time. I actually lose money when I do that because 30% goes to YouTube. But I legit, hey, look, if I'm going to do a shot, I'm going to pay for it, even though I technically paid for it by buying the booze anyways. I don't know. You guys know how it goes. You guys know how we do it here, Nintendo Prime. Everyone super chats, including myself. Cheers, Nate. Thank you so much, Nintendo Prime, for this. Shout. Oh, That don't taste good either. Nothing tastes good right now. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Should leave the old phone alone. It's actually getting low on battery. Oh boy, what a stream. What a stream. Let's get into some gaming news today. Oh, look at this. I'll never pay $70 for a video game, they said. After all, NBA 2K21 is supposedly $70 on next gen. But maybe it's just a price listing error. It happens. We got some first party Xbox showcase predictions at m4g.com. Don't forget about the video game release dates for 2020. IGN has a lot to say on Beyond. Let's see here. What else do we got? Cross-platform play should be standard for all multiplayer games on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Probably, but it probably won't be. Let's see here. We got Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song announced for current and next gen. Catherine Full Body for Nintendo Switch gets launch trailer. We gotta celebrate that release. Coming up, we have Watch Dogs 2, Street Fighter 5, and Hello Neighbor joining PlayStation Now. Don't forget about the Watch Dogs Legion screenshot leak. We still have new Last of Us 2 reviews going out. I don't know who even cares anymore, but they still exist. Final Fantasy VII Remake's creators are updating one of the world's most loved games. We still have more coming out. We pay full price for partial games now. It's kind of fucked up. Oh, I love that accent. I don't know that I'm any good at that accent. It probably sounds like shit. Need a tequila chaser. No tequila. A wild Irish Nate appears. For those who don't know, I'm actually 25% Irish. I should probably record a message for Yulia where I can talk a little Irish. She likes when I speak with the Irish accent. Probably, is it more like Arab? Let me record a message for her. Come on. Hey, baby. I just want to let you know, I really fucking love you. You and that tight, sexy ass over there. Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's time. Don't you know? It's time to let's get it on. Totally just sent that to her. She's sleeping. She's not even gonna see that till the morning. She'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck even happened? Probably sounds like shit. Let me play it back. Baby, I just want to let you know, I really fucking love you. That's hilarious. Ready to see my Lakers win the chip against the Raptors / Bucks. Moises Rodriguez, I'm ready to see the Bucks kick everyone's ass. Everyone's ass is gonna get kicked by the Milwaukee Bucks. Some small town team from Wisconsin. Led by Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton with a little Splash Brother action. Irish ASMR. Let me just read your names in ASMR with Irish. We got the A. Armando and a Corey Baum. Don't forget the Ryan Lista. Moises Rodriguez with a little stare at me. That's right. You must stare into my soul. Hi. Who watched Luck of the Irish back in the day? God, I love that. This land is your land. This land is mine. I wonder if I'm making Yulia's sister Lena laugh in the other room. Lena! Do you find me hilarious? I don't know if she's paying attention. Everyone's ignoring me. Nobody loves me. She's on the phone with someone. Oh, there's my sticker receipt. Thank you, YouTube. Welcome to Nate's voice acting stream. Yeah, I'm just trying to advertise myself for some real voice acting work. You know, Pilgrim, it's time to celebrate. I don't even know what that is. Is that for a creepy children's show? This is so funny. It happens. Ugh. I should probably be done at 10 o'clock. The stream's moving like the chat's moving slow anyways at this point. What? Wait, so the NBA is coming back, right? But Adam Silver says we won't be surprised when they first come down to Orlando if we have some additional players that test positive. What would be most concerning is once players enter this campus and then go through our quarantine period, then if they were to test positive. Oh, it's basically if after the quarantine period there's another positive test, they might shut down the whole damn thing. Damn. I hope it doesn't happen, but I don't think it's going to happen, but damn. That could stop my Bucks quest, that's for sure. Just cancel the whole season. You should get Lena on a stream. No, I'm not going to get her on a stream. I don't think it's good for her. I think she needs to actually avoid the internet more, to be completely honest. I don't think she should be on a stream. It's Yulia's younger. Well, Yulia's the oldest of three sisters, so it's the middle child of the three sisters. She lives with us and stuff, but I don't think it's a good idea to get her on stream. She I don't want to be too loud with this because I don't want to offend her, but she is a little slow. Not her fault. She had a really shitty mom back in Russia, but so it's totally not her fault. But yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. She's cool and everything. It's just I don't think the internet's good for her. So, hey Nate, when do you expect Mario remasters to get announced? I don't even know if they're going to get announced. I don't even know if they exist. So Joshua Langston, I kind of don't expect anything to be announced except for like 3D World. Like Aramondo wants it on Switch. I think 3D World's a natural announcement. I don't think we're going to get anything else though. So we got about 11 minutes to go on the stream. I'm going to cut it off at 10 so then I can watch my movie and fall asleep. Watch my movie and fall asleep. Oh man, just heard Lena swear in the other room. I better go kick her ass. Or I'm sorry, in Irish to be. I better go kick her arse. Or is that Scottish? Is it Scottish or Irish, the arse word? I never know. Me too. It's really the last Wii U port. Well, Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3. You can also argue Zombie U. Even though it was ported to other systems, there's no reason it should be ported to the Switch. You think there's a chance for a future Diddy Kong racing game? I think it shares the same fate as F-Zero. I think it's done and over with. Any racing idea they have, they just put into the next Mario Kart. Bedtime for me. God bless. Later, Brian. Thank you so much for your $50 dono. It's really carrying the night. We have had an additional $21 in donations. A $5 from me, so I guess an additional $16. But thank you so much, Brian, for your big dono tonight. I appreciate it. What's crazy is over the last 2 nights, which have been birthday streams, so it happens. There's been more super chats and stuff that have happened the last 2 nights than I have gotten the entire year. It's nuts. But maybe it's because I'm bad to me and me. Xenoblade Chronicles X, that's another one. Pikmin 4 when though? I know. So I really appreciate the support you guys have been showing the last couple nights. And who knows, maybe the support's going to be a regular thing on my streams moving forward now that I'm more regular with stuff. But I really appreciate the support. It really makes what I do more possible than you guys even realize. Because obviously, I hate saying this, but the more revenue the channel generates, whether it's through streams or videos, the more content I'll be able to justify producing. I hate that that's the way the world works, but I have a family to support. And while I do this for fun and I do this for the love of it, and I'm going to keep making videos, even if I don't make a dime on this channel. You know, I could be Shane Dawson and they can demonetize me. I'll still make content. But the thing is obviously being able to make a decent amount of revenue enables me to justify spending more time doing this versus doing like a normal everyday job, which I do as well. So, for those who don't know, I roof. I do roofing. It's hard work, but it's probably why I'm so tan. Maybe the camera doesn't show it as well because there's a light blasting on my face. But I'm like, this is like the tannest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm so tan. When you turn this light off and you just see me in a more natural light, it's like, holy crud, is Nate mulatto? Like, I am tan as hell right now. Yulia commented just yesterday, she's never seen me this tan before. She likes it. It looks good on me, but it's like, man, he's never been this tan. And that's like even in the face, like even when I shave off the stubble and everything, it's just so tan. Let's see here. Diddy Kong Racing sequel died with the sales of Rare, probably. Too bad, as Donkey Kong Racing looked like an amazing game. Yeah, it did. I wish you get more streaming apps on Switch. Netflix, Disney Plus, yeah. Netflix, Disney Plus. We have Hulu, but the thing is, we have Hulu. I'm surprised we don't have Disney Plus since Disney owns Hulu, basically. But, and we have YouTube, of course. It's weird with Pikmin 4. Because, like, Pikmin 4 was suggested by Miyamoto to be, like, almost done a long time ago. And some people, I wonder if he was really talking about the Pikmin game on 3DS that really isn't that good. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay game. But it's not real Pikmin. So it's like, no one wants to believe that's what Miyamoto was talking about. I just wish Microsoft and Nintendo will work out a deal to bring Rare Replay to Switch. Yeah, that's the thing. I think Rare Replay will eventually come to Switch. I just don't know when. It might be next year. But I do think Rare Replay will eventually come to a Nintendo platform. It makes too much sense. And Microsoft clearly likes working with Nintendo and they like money. But, and it's not like Rare Replay is a big seller for them right now on Xbox. Like, not anymore. So they might as well bring it to Switch and take advantage of that audience. But there's a lot of work that has to go into it because there are games on Rare Replay that never came to a Nintendo platform before. So there is additional work that has to go into it. But I do think that Rare Replay is something that will eventually come to a Nintendo platform. And I think Microsoft will want it to be on Switch. But I think they also have to, I wonder if Ori and the Blind Forest and Cuphead didn't sell that well for them. That could be it too. Like maybe the sales of those games weren't as much as they hoped. So then they're just not going to do anything else. Besides Minecraft, of course. Well, we are going to get Banjo-Kazooie Amiibo soon. That is true. We will get a Banjo-Kazooie Amiibo probably next year at some point. It has confirmed Pikmin 4 and Hey Pikmin were different titles. I know, but we haven't heard anything about Pikmin 4, which makes me think, were they really telling the truth? I want to play Jet Force Gemini again. Oh my god, Jet Force Gemini. Yes, I played Jet Force Gemini. I've totally played Jet Force Gemini. See if Pikmin 4 is maybe pushed to 2017 on Switch, then hit port issues. Maybe. Or did they just scrapped it? I have no idea. Brian C., weren't you supposed to be gone? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? It's okay. Wait, are you sticking it out because there's only like 4 minutes left? Our streaming service is coming soon on Nintendo Switch, says Dawson Script. Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like so this is for those who don't know the history of the streaming services on Switch. Hulu came to Switch without issue, basically. YouTube came to Switch mostly without issue. It took a little bit, but YouTube came to Switch without too much issue. And Nintendo's on YouTube, so Nintendo kind of has an incentive to get YouTube on Switch because they do a Nintendo Directs on that and stuff. Twitch, I could see why that's not on Switch because people would say if Twitch is on Switch, they would expect to be able to live stream Switch through the Twitch app like you can on the other consoles. Not enough extra cores on the CPU to do that. So I could see why that's not a thing. But Netflix not being there is weird because Netflix was even on 3DS. And back in the day, Reggie, when he used to run Nintendo of America, said, hey, you want Netflix on Switch, you need to talk to Netflix. Netflix then came out and publicly said, hey, you want Netflix on Switch, you need to talk to Nintendo. What that means is there was a contract dispute. For those who don't know, these apps, these streaming apps, don't just come to these platforms for free. There is a subsidy involved in it, and the platform holder gets a percentage of any new subscription that happens specifically through the platform. So say someone downloads Netflix on Switch and becomes a subscriber to Netflix through Switch, Nintendo gets a cut of that. And whatever that contract dispute is on what that cut is, led to Netflix saying, screw you, you're going to be like the only platform we don't support. So it's a very weird situation that's happening. And because of that, maybe that's why Disney Plus isn't around. Maybe because Nintendo's being too greedy compared to other platforms. They want a bigger cut than other platforms take. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get streaming services on Switch, unfortunately. Will it be resolved for the next gen Switch? I hope so. I mean, there's no reason for it not to be. Like, it would be cool to take my Switch to my room right now, prop it up like a tablet, and just watch something on it. I mean, I have an iPad, so it's not like I can't watch it on there, but it's still, for an option for people who don't own that kind of stuff and are on budgets, it's just nice to have it as an option. It's not like the Switch would be the primary platform people would typically watch this stuff on, but it's nice to have it as an option. Options are always better than not having options. Would you rather watch in 1080p with HDR on your phone or 720p on the Switch? There's no reason that you can't watch in 1080p on Switch on your TV. If you dock your Switch, you should be able to watch Netflix in 1080p. That shouldn't even be a problem. So if you have a 1080p TV, no reason. As for the 720p versus 1080p HDR, some people get like the little pop-out things and they can prop their phone up, or they don't mind holding their phone up in bed and it falls on their face half the time. I think there's a weird thing with that where the phone would be a higher quality, but I don't think most people would notice the difference in the quality, to be completely honest, because we're talking about really small screens. Cloud gaming, just to be clear, that's what you meant. Do you think the Switch will struggle against the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X? Also, happy birthday. Says Donovan, the Donovan. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I don't know that. I mean, it's not gonna. I don't think it'll struggle this holiday. I think the real struggle for Switch will be next year holiday. So we'll see. You can watch your digital movie library via movies anyway on YouTube. My entire Apple movie library can be watched on the YouTube app on Switch. That is true. Apple is really well integrated with YouTube. I don't know why they are, but Apple and Google like mesh together for that stuff really well. Movies anywhere. Disney Plus on Switch, it would be amazing for families. It would be. We have Disney Plus because it's really cheap, like $6, $7 a month, something like that. So we have it. We don't actually watch as many movies on it as I thought we would, but so we'll see if we keep it. But yeah, Disney Plus isn't half bad, to be honest. For now, I don't think they add enough new content to it, to be completely honest, but for the price, like I pay like $17 a month for Netflix, so I could have 4K Netflix plus watch on like 4 TVs at once because we have the neighbors share our Netflix account. But like even the cheapest plan of Netflix, Disney Plus is still cheaper. So good night. Later, Corey. It's 10 o'clock. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to give a shout out to all the people that donated. I don't know if I did it all for everyone who donated last night. Maybe I did. I'm going to do it for people tonight. Obviously, thank you to myself for the $5. Thank you, Edward Norton, for the $1. Stare at Me for $2 Canadian. Corey Bone for $2 Canadian. Brian C. for the $50. That's the big one tonight. Thank you so much. Carrying a huge chunk of the night. We got Demon Rage with the $4.99 as well. That kind of broke the ice. So thank you for that. We also have Sab Vasquez that did $5 through Venmo. Thank you guys so much for all that support tonight. The grand total for tonight, for those that are curious, because I don't know why people care, but people seem to care. We hit $71 tonight. Thank you so much. Last night I think was $136 or something like that. I think I can check it in Streamlabs actually. Nope, maybe I can't anymore. I don't know how it works. I got Disney Plus November. Happy birthday, Nate. Thanks, Joshua Langston. Again, I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I'll be at karaoke. But I'll probably have a standalone video tomorrow about something. Maybe I'll talk about some Switch rumors. There's some stuff floating out there. We'll see what happens. But hey, thank you everyone who tuned in to my video, my latest standalone video, which was put up yesterday. I really appreciate people showing up to the Breath of the Wild 2 development update thing, even if the news is might not be as relevant not today as it was at the time, because maybe they didn't say that. There's a whole lot of conflicting information out there. Still, I got to talk about Breath of the Wild 2, and that's a win in my book. And a lot of people are watching that video, and I'm really happy about that. That's the kind of viewership I hope to get on every video I make. That kind of viewership inspires me to make more content as well. So, yeah. I'm hoping my next video is just as successful. So, we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am Nathaniel Rufflejans from Nintendo Prime. It's been a fun stream. I'll catch you guys in the next one.